somewhere in the Mediterranean. On the Isle of Nemini Parco, a final warning. Stranger, search for the Necrofago if you dare. Follow the 3 signs. I stepped in. I was in rooms carved out of the living rock. Passages led in all directions. In a gloomy corner was a pit barred over to keep me out or to keep something in. Finally, a clue. Ancient writing carved into the rock. I could make out one word. Oculus. I looked around, and there it was. Peering through the oculus, it was clear I was being steered to an ancient wall in the distance. I walked up to it. Clouds of flies tried to obscure the message, but it was clear enough. Take the path to the inland sea. The sun beat down as I walked along the lonely path. Was the Necrofago close? The inland sea? Surely I could not survive entering the frothy mouth of the sea cave. But nearby, strange parallel lines etched deep into the rock led me towards another cave. Was there anything special? The first sign, a pagan death head carved into the entrance. There were 3 smaller passageways. But which to choose? I looked back. I could just walk away. But there was no going back. On the wall was the second sign, twin devil heads warning me away or leading me forward. One side passage was filled with the bones of previous pilgrims of the Necrofago. Did the same horrific fate wait for me? Ahead, the rough rock walls had been smoothed by hand, leading to a small opening. I scrambled through to find a sacrificial altar, but where was the strange light coming from? But here was the third sign. I must be close now. The cryptic runes were hard to decipher, but I understood. Drink from the spring of the Necrofago if you dare. I approached the spring and drank. Deeply. I started to feel dizzy. The plain rock wall started to change before my eyes as monstrous tentacles started to reach out towards me. 3 bleached skeletons floated out of pits in the cave floor. A hideous rot skull pushed its way out of the living rock and started to laugh insanely. I passed out. When I awoke, I was on cold stone steps outside an ancient crypt in the deserted town of Nemini Parco. The rusty gates of the crypt were firmly bolted shut. How had I got there? It was then I noticed a small inscription on the wall of the crypt. Stranger, you now have what you desired. You are now the Necrofago. I looked down in horror as the flesh of my hands started to peel back, revealing my bones. I started to scream.